You know I'm outside. Know this for the niggas, so I'm waking outside. Look, bitch, we outside. Oh, like me outside. Look how I'm outside. Yeah. Okay. Look, bitch, we outside. Like I ain't in the house, I'm on my block and on yours too. If I pull up, we gon' shoot. Gang gon' leave a nigga, he do. I bang red, but I keep blues. I move blues, make you see red. Put my gang on my jewels. My big homie live in the fence.
No, I'm still around that too. Gotta keep one up in that head. No, I'm still on the road, making moves. Trapping this scam and trying to the flex. Oh, my daddies, I don't never snooze. Fuck it, I get some sleep when I'm dead. That nigga try to put him on the news. Popping them blues, I be seeing red. I got some niggas locked up in the feds. I give up anything to have them dead. That nigga try to put him on the news. Popping them blues, I be seeing red. Love with that chopper, I'ma let it loose. Let it hit like the drum in the stairs. Still catch me outside with the goons. You know I'm outside, I ain't scared.
I got bullets in the brain. That's for me the same. I get blood all on my chain. Before I let you take my name. You know, be bloodin' and been gone, and I need them. I got this chopping in my soul, I'ma squeeze it. Now I done learned from niggas who done lied to me. Ain't that something? Now I got everything I ever wanted. Came from nothing. Get the shake or something. I'ma kill that nigga, he ain't my brother. I don't even think my mother. She ain't teach me shit, but bitches nothing. I got too much pain built up in my heart and in my veins. All this shit the same. I'ma kill that nigga something. All this shit the same. I got too much pain up in my heart, built up in my veins. I'ma kill that nigga. I'm inside. Cause we outside. Fuck out of my seats. Cause we outside.
Man, welcome to the live from the Red Room. I'm your host, Uncle Dub, man. I see everybody want to go outside with it. That's why I played that side of, man. See, we outside with it, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Nigga, if you like me, nigga, fuck with it. Go down to my comments, press subscribe, or the like, share, whatever the case may be. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being on my team. I'm coming to you, teaching you real stuff, real things about life from my perspective. Now, if you have a different perspective, you could go ahead in the goon room. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and tell me what you think about whatever I'm talking about. But I just want to tell y'all welcome, man. And first subject we want to talk about is this convict thing. I know it's been an ongoing occurrence that's been, far as just changing life for everybody, but what we got to understand is this is what life probably gonna be like for the next couple of years, probably. And a lot of people trying to, I can't wait to go outside, or I can't wait to do this. Well, you probably not gonna be able to do that a lot. What you need to do is be in tune with yourself and be in tune with the people that's in your home. Be in tune with yourself, your heart, your well-being. As far as just taking care. Excuse me, y'all. This music threw me up. But you need to start being in tune with yourself and knowing who you are and what you want to do with life. As far as just being building your body up, your immune system, oranges, fresh fruit. Sometimes we go to the grocery store. I know you be seeing that Clover Valley for that Dollar Ranch, but sometimes you gotta go spend a little bit more. But it's not to hurt you, but it's made more organic, more so you can follow, so you can, as far as just building your body up, man. That's really what it is, man. And building your mental up. This is a time, like I said, for us to build and research ourselves, man. If you're not happy with the people in your house, man, I mean, they the wrong people in your house. You shouldn't be living with somebody that you're not happy and satisfied with. Quarantining people like, oh, I'm going crazy, domestic violence up, because you in there with somebody you really don't know. So definitely we got to do that. I was watching on the news today that they had something that said they're gonna continuously follow the people who got COVID, I guess. And I was thinking, like, how the hell are they gonna continuously follow the people that got COVID? And I just think that they put a chip in niggas, man. How you can't go into the hospital, or they can't come out? You don't know what's going on in there. You can't contact them. They can't contact you. It's almost like being in jail. And I got mad the day before. I forgot what it was. I may have said it on here, but I'm gonna say it again because I had to wear my mask, and it felt like my freedom was took. And I know a lot of people looking at it like, nah, you know, you got to protect everybody else. But it's like, damn, y'all that did all this to this country, man. I am upset, man, and embarrassed that this country got to go through this. I am very embarrassed at our leadership. This is crazy. A government where we send our kids and to go to war for this country. We done been to war for this country, to go die for this country. And y'all let a virus come in and infiltrate our country like this and let these people die, man. That shit is ridiculous, man. I'm very upset about that. Very upset. You know, we paying big taxes. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no roads. I don't care about nothing. But this is something that should have never happened. And that's really why I'm mad at and pissed at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a Trump hater. I don't care about that shit. Really. And I ain't trying to stop cussing, you know, but I don't care about that. I just want this to be gone. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, get to a life where it's sustainable. We can go out and just be out a little bit. I know it's going to change us forever. You know, that's what a lot of people not realize. This is about to change us forever. And you have to be in tune with yourself, in tune with your family, and know what you got to get. The basis of life right now should be going to get some money, going to get some food, going to get some guns, getting some bullets so you can protect your home, protect what you have. Going to get something. Got to be currency. I don't know what's going to be the new currency. It may be food, maybe gold. I don't know. But we definitely have to get prepared for that, man. But I want to just shout out everybody that's going through something. All the essential workers, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make no hands about it. That dub definitely riding for y'all, man. So I appreciate everything that's going on. As far as the city of Detroit, we just our stuff keep going up, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I know it was warm today. And usually I go for my little jog or whatever, trying to keep my body in shape. Because remember, I told y'all a long time ago, keep your routine. You know, keep your routine. If you don't keep a routine, you're going to go crazy in the house because a lot of people not working and you sitting there waiting on that money, which is cool, but you got to make sure you keep your routine and make sure you keep it straight because once you fall off, it's going to be hard to catch back up, especially if you my age or older. So you got to keep your routine. But anyway, I went out jogging and it was warm today, so I seen everybody outside. People was outside. It was like they had masks on, but the people was outside. You know, it's going to be hard to keep people to stay in the house when it's warm outside. See, what I was saying on my Facebook page was one thing about the Midwest, East Coast, kind of like the West a little bit, but the Midwest, East Coast, the top part of the map, we don't get about 4 or 5 months of just good weather. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, we only get this certain time. So once that warm weather came out, I already knew motherfuckers, people was gonna be outside. And that's what happened. So I don't know if it's gonna spread or how it's gonna run or what's gonna happen, but at the same time, we gotta understand that it's bigger than us. We can't spread it. I'm just ready for it to be over. I'm not saying I'm ready to get back to normal life because I accepted that life not gonna be the same no more. And that's what a lot of people need to. Y'all keep saying y'all want to run to a bar or a club. I'm good. Can you imagine going to a hotel right now and staying at a hotel? I'd be scared as hell. They had people on the plane today where they said they was doing social distance on the plane and everybody was sitting right next to each other. So at the end of the day, man, just stay home, man. It ain't worth it. If you got to go out of town, so get you a rental. Dust that boy out, clean that boy out, drive, gas up, fry you some chicken and go ahead and dip. You know what I'm saying? All that old trying to fly and all that. Hey, man, it ain't worth it. I'd rather drive for 3 days to get to where I'm going than be on that airplane. I don't know, somebody coughing now. I can't get him off the plane. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Somebody may not be coughing and spreading it. So we got to be more conscious of what we're doing. And grow up. Put your big jaws on, man, and grow up. All right, man, we're going to hit y'all with a couple of these questions today, man. I'm back in the mode. All right, first topic of the day. I want to talk about 2 Chainz, man, and he closed his restaurant, I guess, to the convent over. I guess they're trying to open up George. I guess they did open up George. We say he's going to keep his closed, and a couple other people said they're going to keep theirs closed. Big Mike as well, and I think that's commendable. I think shout out, salute to them. You know what I'm saying? It's the obvious, though. It wasn't like they was going to just, ain't nobody, But I don't think people in Atlanta that dumb to just be running out and just doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as these kids and these teenagers, they don't understand a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's new to everybody. But as far as you, a young mind, when I was young, I was a renegade and rebel. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you got to, understand that's going to be a part of it as well. But we definitely got to protect each other and love on each other, man. And definitely, man, watch out for your blessings, man. That's the biggest thing. Watch out for your blessings, man. Because one thing about it, God gonna bless you regardless. I know there's stuff going on right now, but God's still gonna bless you regardless, or whatever you believe in. You know, the universe, it all comes back to karma, and what you put out there is what you receive. And make sure you live in your blessings. You know, I was talking to my dad earlier, he was showing me what a preacher was saying. And sometimes you have to use your gift before you lose your gift. And that can happen. It can happen because you're not sharpening your skills. Steel sharpen steel. You always got to sharpen your skills out here. You always got to be better than, you know what I'm saying? Or think in the future what you really want to do, man. Foresight. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you have, you know, you equipped with what you want to do and know what you want to do. But when God bless you with that, you got to use that, man, because you'll lose that. I was telling him one day, man, a bum, he was it was a drunk guy. He was walking past my job. This when I was doing my music and I was sitting outside writing. I'm in my zone. He didn't stop for none of that. He just walked by and said, hey, man, use it before you lose it. Kept it moving. And sometimes some simple prophecies be enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't keep rapping. I didn't have time and I had the money. One thing about that music stuff, you need money for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to jump out here and you may mess around and get a super poem song that just blow up. But other than that, you got to work. You got to work from a small room and up. That's in comedy. That's in anything. You singing, all that. So, you know, I just didn't have the time to do it. But you will lose your blessings if you don't use your blessings. And that is one thing is for sure. God gave you that for you to be different. And the people that's different, you got to make sure that you know that you're different and make sure that you stand out. A lot of people have gifts and want to hide it because they be ashamed. But don't be ashamed of whatever God gave you because a lot of people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody hating on you, they hating on you because they don't have it. You know, so you got to make sure you use that, man. Talent is different than a gift. You know, talent is it means you know what you're doing and you gifted at doing that talent, but a gift is out of this world. And it may be the same thing. I don't know. But at the same time, man, make sure you use your gift, man, definitely. All right, first topic of the day. We're going to run it down real quick. I like this guy. He's always working, busy. What should I do? What I think you should do is understand that he's working and being busy, man. Just because you looking at life like, okay, he's not giving me enough time, which time and communication is definitely a big part of relationships. But sometimes people really do be busy. A lot of when you building the empire, one thing I learned is two type of people out here. It's either you broke and you got time, or you ain't got no time, but you're getting money. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you get money, ain't got no time, or you got time, ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you're in a position that you trying to build. You know, and especially you're in a position where you're trying to build. And when you're trying to build, the woman the people, now you can't be selfish and not tell the person that you with that you in this situation where you're trying to build, because a lot of people don't explain to them. But if I explain to you that I'm building my empire, it's going to take this drastic transaction, a drastic sacrifice for me to do this. You got to understand that. And that's just bottom line. You know what I'm saying? I understand that I be tired doing this, and this is what it is. And a lot of women, they look at like, oh, he just out here screwing this woman and screwing that woman. It don't always be about screwing. Like I said before, every woman don't want us. Even if you got a handsome man, every woman ain't trying to get him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just, he just out here trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, Queen, my advice to you is just chill and see what it do. I mean, people do make time for what they want. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it can't be all the time. You know, if I'm giving you attention, I'm making you feel happy and feeling you feel fulfilled as a woman. I can't give you my all. I can just give you these bursts of time, because what I got to do is sacrifice for the next generation that's coming behind me. You know what I'm saying? And the generation after that, what we out here fight today is different than what we fought a long time ago. Back in the day, I remember niggas used to want a job at Ford or Chrysler and be straight. Now people want to try to own Ford dealerships. You know what I'm saying? And the entrepreneur spirit going on. I love that energy that's out here now. So my advice to you, Queen, if you can't handle that type of man, then I think you should just move on, because you may be in the way. You know what I'm saying? You may be blocking his blessings of a woman that he can meet that's an entrepreneur. And it can be vice versa. You know, men be having the same setup when they talk to women. You know, how she's spending too much time working, which I feel like is a hater. You know what I'm saying? If you a man that don't want your woman out here getting money, I feel like you a hater. But that you know, that's only on me. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? But I think that definitely You should just move on because you wasting somebody's time. You in my way. If I'm out here trying to get my money and you complaining about time, I'm telling you, okay, I'm gonna give you time, but at the same time, I need time to build this, and it's gonna take this. And it's gonna take me going out of town, meeting people, and moving in different domains, moving with different people that's not male. I may got a female, you know what I'm saying? I may got to be around females to build what I need to build. I need you to understand that and grasp that. If you can't grasp that, then that's your loss. You know, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know, a lot of women have problems with me doing this podcast that I deal with because they say, well, you talking about what you did. I'm telling you the real story. It's not for me. I'm straight. I'm telling somebody somebody else, I can help somebody else. This is all about help. I don't need nothing. I ain't paid shit for this, but $100 for this mic and this computer was free. All right, next question. Have you ever wanted to be with someone so bad, but you couldn't gather up the courage to make it happen? It's happened. It has happened because you got to build your confidence up first. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence is your ego. You got to be able to say, if they don't rock with me, then I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I don't care if they rock with me or not. But that comes from you building yourself up and having courage. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times you see, like in the club, you see the ugly guy hollering at everybody because he has nothing to lose. Because his confidence is up there, his courage is up there. So you got to build courage, and that comes from within yourself. If you don't have that, you shouldn't even be trying to holler at nobody. You should be trying to build that up. See, a lot of people don't take time. A lot of people don't take time in building themselves before they go out here and try to find somebody else. They just trying to find somebody else. Like I was telling y'all last time on one of the old podcasts when I was listening to my man, he went out there and made sure he had enough money for him to get married to a woman before he even asked to date her. He didn't even know he was gonna marry her, but he wanted to make sure he was straight enough where he could, if they reached that point, he could go do it if the need be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what men need to start doing. I mean, start building yourself. Women too. You know, start building yourself, man. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a break out of dating and taking a break out of meeting people and just saying, you know what, it's my turn to try to see who I am and try to build my funds up, try to build my self-awareness up, have self-inventory. You know what I'm saying? When you take shit out, put other stuff in, you know what I'm saying? Unlearn a lot of stuff that you have learned that wasn't good, you know what I'm saying, for your life. So definitely, man, if I was you, if you don't got the courage, you probably just need to get out the game because your confidence is going to show. And they're going to see if you don't have it. So if you have it, that's one thing. If you don't, then that's another. So you definitely, got to figure that out. All right, next question. Could you fall in love with someone that you've never met? All you do is video chat and talk on the phone. I think that's the deepest connection. I think we had talked about that a couple of times, but I think the deeper connection is when you don't meet people. When you meet people it's like long distance relationships. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're in the city, you probably gonna run into them. But when you just meet somebody and the mental connection is there, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually, you're going to start feeling their vibe and feeling their energy. You're going to start caring about them. So, yeah, you definitely fall in love. I mean, I have done it. I had a long distance relationship where I fell in love. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about me just getting no pussy or trying to fuck. It was just about me basically just trying to learn her mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini, so I'm a sapiosexual. So anything that stimulates my mind is definitely is my thing. You know what I'm saying? I love intellectual conversations, talking and all that. So if you stimulate me by talking to me, I definitely catch a vibe off of that. So I understand people definitely can fall in love, just as far as just talking on the phone or, you know what I'm saying, having a good conversation, because everything is about a vibe. It's about energy. If you create that good vibe and that good energy, you can have the baddest woman or the most handsomest man you want. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure they have the same vibe as you. Stop going out here trying to be what somebody wants you to be. That's why when I date women, I don't tell them exactly what I want and what I'm looking for. They be like, well, why you don't tell me what you looking for? What kind of women do you like? I'm not going to tell you, because if I tell you, you're going to spend the rest of this time that we together trying to be what I'm telling you. I don't want you to do that. I want you to be yourself. And let me see if I want to deal with you or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people got to learn as far as just dating. Don't tell people what you want. You know what I'm saying? See what they are. And once the relationship starts evolving, then you start, telling them things you need for the relationship to last. But you don't tell people, this is the type of woman I want, or this type of man I want, because now they're going to be fugazi. Now they're going to be fake. They're not going to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? I hate when somebody not themselves. Pisces have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a Pisces, they definitely have a problem with that. They'll sit there and act like, be everything that you say you want it. And then after they calm down and be cool and start being themselves, you like, who the fuck is this person? They're a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? Because they never was themselves. They trying to portray who you want. So yeah, man, definitely in relationships, you know, as far as just talking, the communication is the key. You know what I'm saying? The more you talk, the more you're gonna learn about that person, and you're gonna care, you know, about certain stuff that's going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you build that energy, make sure you build that vibe, because at the end of the day, if we not clicking, we just not clicking. Ain't nobody, it's too much social media, it's too many people out here for me to be wasting time socially if I'm not really vibing with you. You know what I'm saying? That goes both ways. What has your last relationship situation taught you? Did it break you or strengthen you? I think most people it strengthens, but sometimes people look at it as like you broken. Because one thing about it, when you're in a good relationship or a relationship with somebody that you really care about and you love, and the relationship don't last, the first thing you're gonna do is break. Because just like the army or a boot camp or anything else that involves in, you know what I'm saying, being brainwashed, excuse my language. But you definitely, when you go to the army, or I went to prison boot camp, what they do is break you down and build you up to the type of person that they want you to be. So so in a relationship, once you get your heart, that's why it's called heart broken. Once your heart is broken, you start a healing process. But a lot of people want to jump in other things before they start the healing process. Even though I talked about the healing process, but once you start the healing process, you start to build yourself back up. So once you will look at it like, okay, I'm hurt, I can't take it no more, I don't know what happened, but in the process, you building your strength back up. So the next person you meet, you already know what you're gonna deal with and what you're not gonna deal with. You see red flags. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we'll see red flags and look over them because we being selfish. We being selfish and just want what we want, but not looking at they really are the person who they say they are. You know, so we really got to start. You really got to start understanding that about life. You know what I'm saying? So I think in every relationship I've been in, it strengthened me, and every relationship taught me something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at none of them. You know what I'm saying? Even though my last relationship, she kept all my stuff. I had to go buy everything brand new. You know, I'll be transparent with y'all. I don't mind. I had to go buy everything brand new, from the bed, TV, toilet picture, all that shit when I moved. Fan, you know what I'm saying? Toothbrush, towels, all that. You know what I'm saying? She kept all that. You know what I'm saying? For me to go over there and be crazy in Canton, I could have did that. You know what I'm saying? But for what? What is that going? I'm not going to lose. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I'm getting money, I'm good. All I gotta do is just get away from that. You know what I'm saying? There's no shot at her. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a good woman to me. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't last, and you know we all move on in life, and blessings to that lady. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, sometimes you gotta move on. And I could have said, "Oh, this broken, this broke me. Everything, TV's on the wall, all that stuff I left over there. I could have been mad and upset and all that." Sometimes the best thing to do is just walk away, man. Walk away, man. What you gonna really lose? You ain't lose your life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't lose your dignity. You know what I'm saying? You ain't running back begging, because I don't run back and beg at all. Once it's over, it's over. I get over. You take 3 days to get over it. After that, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was dealing with a woman and almost cried. I cried. Baby, don't leave me. Don't leave me. And she still loved. And after that time, I thought to myself, that'll never happen again. And it hasn't. Because if you don't want me, I don't want you. The worst thing in the world is loving somebody who don't want you. You look like a damn fool. So always make sure, man, it's all a mental game. It's chess, not checkers, man. Strategy, man. Seriously. Love somebody. Love them, but don't love them more than you love yourself, because you are the only one gonna lose in the end. So definitely that. Next question. In the courting phase of dealing with someone, should you let them know you're seeing other people too? I mean, is it your job to let them know? Nah. But if you're actually, you should be honest, because if you see me out, I don't want you acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I want you to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, because a lot of people looking at dating like, if I take you out on 3-4 dates, that don't mean she just date you. That means you just go to good restaurants. You take her, that don't mean she like you. That means you just know what to do on a Tuesday night. So you just gotta make sure that that's the one for you. And you know, just be you. You know, you can date who you want to and date how you want to. But you don't owe nobody nothing till you say you got a commitment with them. So at the end of the day, if you're not committed, I want to say, hey, baby, look, I want to just deal with you. Hey, we just going to do this, me and you. Then all that, everything else don't even count or matter. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So, if, you know, as far as dating's so tricky because they don't have you. It'd be like 7 other people. You know, these women, they be having so many men in their inbox and all that stuff. So a lot of people getting a lot of attention that they normally wouldn't get. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for that too, man. All right, next question, man. What does it mean when a woman nags a lot? Is she just a bitch? Is she unhappy? What is it? I mean, she nagging a lot because she just not happy. You know what I'm saying? And everything you're doing is really irritating her. You know what I'm saying? And she probably seeing somebody else as well. You know what I'm saying? Because she done nag the first couple months of her nagging, she was letting you know, like, this is where I'm not happy at. This is what you need to change. If she's still nagging after that, she's saving up her money really to leave your ass, and she got somebody else on the side. So what you need to do is understand see how long she been nagging, cut that time in half, and you need to start stacking your bread up and being prepared to either get put out or she gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman not gonna always nag. Now you got women that always complain because they brought bitter baggage to the relationship. And that's, you know, you can't stop that. You got yourself in a bad position if you got a woman who brought bitter bags to a relationship. But what I feel like is definitely when she nagging a lot, man, she definitely either told you what you doing wrong and then how long she been nagging for, cut that in half, and she been stacking bread since then, and she about to dip or she about to put you out, and she probably rocking with dog. So if your woman nagging a lot, man, you got to just stop and say what's going on. It ain't nothing wrong with just asking your baby, how you feel about our relationship? What you think? You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all move together, live together, got everything piled up, because ain't no point in not being happy because life is too short. Life is too short for you not to be happy, man. Why wouldn't you be happy? I don't understand that. A lot of people walk around here unhappy with people they don't want to be with. I don't want to be with because we done built this. Man, if you don't get the hell on, if your woman nag you all the time, baby, hold on, let me talk to you. Let's go out to dinner tonight. Let's talk. Let me see why you nagging. What's the deal? Somebody else in your ear? It's always going to be somebody in their ear. It's always going to be somebody at work. It's always going to be somebody telling them shit that you're not telling them. You know, so you can compete with that as well. So what you need to do is understand your woman and try to figure that out. Communication is the verb. You got to understand, baby, what's going on. Because I don't want to sit here and be wasting my time. See, the older you get, the more time becomes more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Time is more than money. Time is more than anything because you don't have a lot of it. When you're young, your 20s and your early 30s, you run around, have a ball. But once you get older, time is more valuable than anything. So I don't want to waste that. I don't want you to waste that. So let's go ahead and just, you know, do what we do. We can separate whatever. All right, last question. Traditional dating or online dating, pros and cons of preference. I'm probably going to answer this on the next podcast as well. I think online dating is the thing now. You know what I'm saying? People, I don't know, it seems like people trust you more when they see you online, but you can still be the crazy person that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? You go on somebody's inbox, you still could be crazy, but it seems like people trust more people online. So I guess online dating is the thing. But I like meeting people out and about as well. But it seems like people be scared unless you're in a bar or a setting where, you know, people being sociable. But like you at a gas station or the grocery store, ain't nobody really, they be nervous. Like you finna snatch their purse or something. So, yeah, that's real shit, man. So, man, I appreciate y'all showing out. I done gave y'all the quick 30. You know what I'm saying? And we back here tomorrow. I'm going to get back into that question tomorrow a little bit more. I appreciate everybody stepping out here, man. And I appreciate everybody stepping out here and rocking with me, man. You know, shit, without me, hey, without y'all, man, you know, like I said, man, it ain't going to be a lot of us. Less is more, nigga. There's plenty of us. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, we going to, what I want to do is say, rest in peace to my man, Fred the Godson, man. And it's crazy that he died, man, of the COVID thing, man. And, you know, at the same time, we look at it like, you know, a lot of people, you look at just anybody, you look at like we gonna live forever, man. That's anybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? We look at it like we gonna live together forever, man. So at the end of the day, man, I just want to say rest in peace to anybody who's died, period, from the convict or just in the streets, because the streets ain't closed. You know what I'm saying? We out here talking about the convict. The streets ain't closed, though. It's still popping out here. And you still get your melon pushed back. So at the end of the day, man, rest in peace to anybody who lost a loved one. And salute to the essential workers. Fred the Godson. Rest in peace.
Of course, Herbs get sniped with the Glock. Like crosswords, put them right in the box. You get it? Crosswords got it right in the. Well, big whips, I lived it. You backwards in a Civic. Well, Civic backwards spell Civic. Get it? Probably don't. I wish that y'all can hear me through. So I don't really care who you compare me to. Is it fair if I dumb it down like the rest? Well, excuse my intelligence, I gotta be the best. It's excellent, I contest. Evident I address to the birthplace soul of hip-hop. I'm from the X. Reflect. I'm next to blow. So I love X and O, and the X I had X and O's. Monique's room made my X say, oh, she look fine, but she can find the exit though. And TBM ride with me. And keep gassing your man until I pump on the side of that V. With me, you don't want to collide. I'll come by with a 3, combined with something from Columbine. Your spine is debris. See Fred on Front Street, but I'm on the back block, allergic to shellfish. Cuban with the crab lock, cherry red rag top, equipped with a laptop. I'm nice. Notice from the door, eviction, padlock, infrared lay on it. Allen on Miami, now that he shoot better with the ray on it. Might go to LA, this how I do. Straight cash, something like Steve Nash and Howard do. So where you get that swag from? And Run in my family. Then I passed her like Reverend Run in my family. It's old head pitching, you damn near 50. Don't make sense, the grams damn near 50.